Started day 3 harvest. Welcome back to Southern Iowa. Had a eventful weekend at the pumpkin patch. Jake, our pumpkin parade deal, took first place.
Seen that?
The float took first place. And then on top of it, we sold 1,000 pounds worth of pumpkins at the pumpkin patch this weekend, which was...
You know why it took first place?
Why?
Because we built it.
Yeah, that's probably true. But we didn't take like first place overall, but we took first place in the business category.
It's still first place.
It's still like first. Is it though? Like, is it though? Is that first place? If there's like 3 different categories, but then there's like an overall winner, like is it first place, or are you just one of the first runner-ups? I think that's how beauty contest works. We're a first runner-up. Well, I think that makes it technically third. Like runner-up is second, first runner-up is third.
It depends on which class. Depends on if you know you got your overall.
That's like when you go to the dirt class races, you can win your heat, but you don't win the feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're heat winners. Woo! So as you guys saw, first bean field's done. Dad and Andrew have been working on corn. We gotta go get Andrew here this morning. We're gonna be moving into the next field, trying to deal with that. You guys are wondering, did I break my yield record? And honestly, I'm not quite sure if I did or not. I actually need to go check my board and see if I did. It's gonna be darn close. So where's that photo? Right there. 2016, 74 bushels an acre. Look at young little Ben right there. That means that no, I did not beat our yield record. Still some really darn good beans here, but they came in at 72.38. So, could I have beaten it? I think so, because, well, maybe not. The other thing that we had, which those are really long season soybeans, and I mean, that does help, but I also did not plant the little back half of my shop here. This was only ever started being farmed since our wedding, which it'll get seeded down someday. But for right now, there's like 3 acres right here that we weren't farming in those years, and those acres are those are kind of weak acres right there. So maybe we might have gotten close, but on the flip side of that, I've also put a whole pile of tile underneath this farm. So did I beat the record? No, I didn't beat the record. So Wayne's gonna hold on to that one for a little while longer still. Maybe someday he'll let me beat the 74 mark. Maybe he won't. So after picking up Andrew and taking the semi to where we're going, we've got to service the combine here. And you guys might like this one. I've only got like a 100-gallon barrel on my truck, and I think it's half empty. I believe these combines hold somewhere around like 175 gallons or so. So we're gonna do a little relay in here. We're gonna go from my barrel, which is I just filled, to this barrel, from that barrel to that barrel. We like it. I just hope I'm parked close enough. 16 feet of hose or something like that on. So I got a little bit of a wild idea for my patch sprayer when we get done, when I get the 6430 back from the parade deal, which we'll have to haul it back because I gotta go cut a path through the corn for the maize ride, but not the maize ride, it's the hay rack ride. But I'm thinking about putting it on the 6430 and using that cage fan and maybe bringing it where the combine is if it's somewhat close, and then just being able to start up the tractor, start up the fan, and literally just throw so much air at the combine that it just like declutters it really quickly, or messes it really quickly, and we don't have to really get dusty and nasty first thing in the morning. It's never fun. That soybean dust is itchy. Speaking of the bean dust, we're gonna reposition this real quick so that when Andrew's blowing on it, sorry you guys are on my nose, that the wind's kind of a decenter direction. Header off. Grain cart ready to go. Andrew's got taking off with that. Apparently I got a flat tire on my dually. Good thing is they put 2 on each side when you get a dually. Well, there's 3 on each side actually, but you know what I mean. But down the road to the next one. I'm gonna cut us open a path. Jake's about to learn a lesson. He don't want to be outside during this part. I gotta cut a big swath open so we can get everything in. This is just a field that we can't get stuff off the road, or like get the head up off the road. So we have to pull into the crop. Not a big deal. And beans, corn, yeah, you run stuff over. First unload of the go of the year. Jake's first ever. It's probably pretty nerve-wracking when it's in soybeans. And you got about to tuck this head right into that pocket. Andrew's with him, kind of showing him the ropes though.
Southern Iowa's country powerhouse, 98.7 KFGO.
Hello, YouTube. Long time no see. Well, it's a Monday, and things for the most part are going okay. On load number 2 of beans for the day, bringing the town to the co-op. You can tell by all the anhydrous tanks. But yeah, cash price is pretty good for the last 6 months, so we're moving some to town, and it's just been a pretty good day. So I guess I'll catch you later when something exciting happens, maybe, or not, or I just forget to pick it up and turn it on again. I did make a parts run this morning in the semi. That was kind of fun. Stopped at the Case IH dealership on the way back to the field. I'm in the Volvo, so red truck, red dealership. It felt natural. Anyway, that's an update for today.
Pause to break into the middle of a video that didn't make it into a video. This is Jake. Jake, say hi to everybody. You didn't say hi though. You got to speak a little bit. He's helping us out here, or he's helping me out. So for those that didn't, you guys missed the introduction. That's Jake. Now you know. I know we're all worse off for meeting him, but that's just the way life goes. There's some people that make you better. There's some people that make you worse. But my lunchbox and dogs are in that truck. I better go get them. It's not a good combination to leave your lunchbox with dogs. I've got a sickle section that came loose. Whole bolt's missing. I don't think I have any of those. So, running around all the way back down here in Plano trying to get the parts for the MacDon. Little start quick, didn't have the toolbox, but I didn't think I had those bolts, honestly. We've never broken any of those bolts, and I think this is the 10th year that, no, that's a 17th. So it's not our 10th year with that head. But I'm gonna take Barney up with us since we're down here.
the last update of the day unless something exciting happens. I'm back at the co-op. As you can see, they're colorblind. They got red, green, and yellow. I can appreciate that. I also got some older ed out back, like International 66 series stuff. Truly deep down, that touches me deeply because I cut my teeth on a 766 and I absolutely loved it. Don't want to farm with it, but I want to have one someday as a collectible. Anyway, back to the co-op with some beans, and been a pretty good day. We cut beans and finished the field, hopefully. Should finish the field tonight, so that's about it. I guess catch you tomorrow or on the next one, or who knows when, but anytime. Anyway, next time we see you, I'll see you.
That finishes that one. Just like that, we're at the next. Can you guys see that? So like two different varieties of beans. I had to switch beans here. Darker and lighter tans. You can see it as it started to roll out. Maybe you guys can't see that. We find that cool, don't we, Bandit? I think that's where we're supposed to quit for the night because I just plugged it. So, feed accelerator, got into some grass, brought in a good old clunk. She slept. I don't have my big tools. We'll just quit there for now. Unless I go get my tools, and then I kind of thinking we're gonna quit. Okay. We're gonna quit. We'll see you then. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, at the elevator. Woo!